Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, question tonight. Should Adam and Sally get back together on Young and Restless? Now, here's the thing about me. When it comes towards love and romance and true love, I'm a huge believer in true love, right? Trials, tribulations, all of that. Life, you are tested. You always have to sit there and look at your partner and ask if it's worth it. And that's what we're going to be sitting there talking about tonight. Because, it is Valentine's Day also. Um, we got a lot to talk about, people. Got a lot to talk about, okay? Y&R today was, was pretty much Basuda. But the ending, well, that was interesting. So let's do a roll call. This night started. Amy's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Blackmon, aka Mr. GQ's in the chat tonight. Dollar Max is in the chat. How you doing tonight? And Blackmon says, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why is that, Blackmon? Why is that? Why absolutely not? He pretty much said hell to the no at that point. Sorry. I like Chelsea with Adam. Well, she learned to respect his boundaries. Glad to hear that, Dolomita. Glad to hear that. We got a weird schedule next week, too. We're going to have to talk about that as well. And I'm talking about Bold and the Beautiful, and then showing classic episodes of Bold and the Beautiful. And from what I understand about, I think Tanya actually sent me this. We're going to begin some behind the scenes stuff with the Gates. Blackmon says, been there, done that, move on to someone new. Huh? I'm doing pretty good, Blackmon. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I always forget every time I eat anything else other than ramen, things tend to get messy. Don't mess with they are doing a 30-minute Gates premiere episode week event. Yeah, some stuff. Yeah, it's not that thinking about that. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot going on next week. And I'm still watching Hollyoaks too. I mean, it's only 3 days, but it's still, we're gonna find a way to get it in. Okay, that didn't come out right, but we're gonna find a way to get this done. Okay, if I have to like move, because next, how was your first? It was interesting, Dolmex. It was interesting. It's new, it's fresh, and I like that part, Dolometics. You've been watching the same stuff over and over, general and days for years, and you watch something new, you're like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And plus, I'm still trying to get used to some of the dynamics, but I do like it so far. I will sit there and say that. Kawan says, I'm chat TBT. What political party characters in General Hospital are in? There's okay, yeah. I mean, I barely understand that, but I understand it enough to not really get into politics. What's good, Sean? And we got another Sean. I like Cody and Molly way they fit each other way better than Sasha. I mean, Molly actually listens to Cody. Sasha never listened to Cody. What? What? Okay. What's good, Sean? Yeah, we got two Seans. We got the Sean EAN Sean. But how you doing tonight, though? And it says messy food. Messy, messy, messy. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Sean. Domex says I would have never put on L becoming Hollyoaks watcher on my 2025 bingo. Yes, bingo card. Yeah, I am. I mean, I looked at some stuff from time to time, and it seemed like it was intriguing. You know, I think for me it was out of context, so it's like I didn't know the full extent of who and what is what. Like I said, when I saw Grace do that to Mercedes as far as set her up, I'm like she's at a hospital, seeing if she's good to go to chemo because she has cancer, and you decide to set her up for murder. I'm just like, wait, um, that shit threw that shit threw me off. I'm still thinking about that. Sean says I was shocked to see NLG and oh yes, 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 because of that whole thing. Yes. Tori said got me. It felt so real. What? Really? Wow. Okay. Um. Well, I mean, Tori, did you like Wino today? Yeah, it took me a second. Now I'm thinking, and it actually was a good scene, Sean. Was it good, Gloria? Domex says, "I'm glad you give it a shot. You're watching at a good time. Gangsta Grace coming back is the perfect villain move." When you say that, like, what do you mean? Like, what she does? What she's like the bad? I'm assuming she's the bad girl, right? You know what the weird thing is, Dominics? Her brother. Dominic says Grace had went soft like Ava on days. Now she's back to being her badass version self. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's definitely being a villain. You set a girl up for murder and she has cancer. Like, I mean, this chick can barely, this sounds so bad. Like, this chick can barely stand and she's just like, yeah, I still don't like that bitch. Sean says, so who killed Cyrus? I don't think Jason will. You think Danny will? She was a badass. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, though, Max. She's kind of giving me a little bit Mob Queen vibes. Um, and then there's a Domex. You watched it this week, right? What's the deal with the chick who went to the hospital? I guess to sit there and see this guy, and when she saw him, he was hugging somebody else, and she had a dating profile. And she decided after that, like, what's their story? Sean says, Albert can't wait for Hope to catch Daphne and Carter kissing or something. Yeah, Hope was on one today. Hope was definitely on one today. Hope was on one today. I mean, like, she literally made that whole thing about her. Domex says, don't let Mercedes fool you. She once stabbed herself to set up a rival, and she hopped on drugs and let Grace for dead. And it, ooh, wow, wow. I guess I guess that kind of evens out. It's like, wow, I guess that kind of evens out then. Damn. Yeah, I guess I could sit there and go to Wikipedia from time to time. See, that's something else when you. That's something else when you sit there and you watch and you review a new soap opera, right? Let's say and what's good, Kevin? Let's say I did a review and I'm like, wow, this chick is really messed up. She set her up for cancer. She set her up and she has cancer. And then the Hollyoaks fans are looking at me like, do you know what Mercedes wound up doing to her? So I'm still gonna do the reviews when I get more comfortable. But it does nice to know. It is nice to sit there and learn a little more. Um, it is nice to know a little bit more background, though. Film Access Mercedes once made half the town so mad that they had to do a who shot Mercedes. Oh, damn. Damn. It's kind of hard to, what it is, though, Max? I think it's when you're watching it for the first time, you kind of feel bad for her because, she has cancer and everything like that. Um, but she sounds like a piece of work, though. Um, Sean, when I watched this thing, when she got upset, Sean, when she got upset, she was like, Carter felt guilty. He felt like a traitor. He was like, I want to get back the company. And Hope made it about Hope. I can't believe you're not standing with me. Well, I felt like he got influenced by you to sit there and take a whole damn company. Are you kidding me? I don't know why, Sean. I don't know why Carter be sitting there thinking about goofy ass Daphne, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Kevin. She kind of showing that. Oof, that tastes good. But the thing is, though, Max, it looks like Abe is dead, dead. Like and granted, when I first started watching it, when she was like, "Yeah, Abe gotta go," um, and then I heard what he did, I was like, "Yeah, I'm cool with that." But I do feel, see, again, this is where the whole Luke, you know, people said they're getting so mad at Drew and everything like that, but I'm like, Luke and Todd did much worse. And then I had people in my chat and they're trying to defend Luke and Todd. And I couldn't even read the rest of their sentences. I was like, I can't believe y'all not there defending artists, you know. So when I found out Domex, I knew I had a question for you. Who is Joel's girlfriend? The one that's pregnant and they didn't know if it was Joel's or if it was Abe. Who is that chick's name? She's blonde, kind of thick a little bit. He abused Chloe S.A. Oh, Leela. Okay, that's her name. Oh, yeah, no, he had to die. I was like, no, he had to go. Sean says Albert Cody is pretty brave chasing Molly he told after she told him to leave. How's that brave? Oh, Leela. Leela, right? That's how you pronounce the name, Leela? Okay. Yeah, I know a couple of the people's names, but it's so much of a large cast, right? Like I think I know 7 people. Yeah, thank you. Um, well, I mean, to be fair, Shaw, her sister got murdered. Like, her sister got murdered. I just don't understand what the point of her taking the autopsy um report was going to do. What was that going to do? She's not a doctor. But yeah, I know seven people's names so far. Like I give it like maybe another week, give or take, unless I just feel at that point that I'm comfortable to know their names and stuff. No, she's not. Yeah, exactly. Dominic says the crazy thing is they cut the cast in half and it's still huge. In half? Wait, Dominic, are you saying that this show was like an hour long at one point? I'm assuming they cut the cast for budgetary reasons. Maybe was the show like an hour long now? Some very interesting theories. I think Cody wants to ask Molly out. What gave you that impression? Dominic says nope, it's just a huge cast. Was only 30 minutes. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting stuff. Also, I'm not gonna lie. I also do feel like it's one of those shows where it's like I probably would have enjoyed it a little bit more, like even back then. Unlike B&B, they actually just used the 30 minutes to its fullest. Yes, yeah, I can definitely see that. That I can definitely sit there and see, and I can respect that. What's good, Francis? How did you? It was stupid, Francis. I thought it was the dumbest. Out of all four soap operas, it was the worst one today. Um, the episode yesterday was a lot better. Why does Willow need to go, Sean? Why does Willow need to go? Tyrese Clark, the one and only, and I got a question for you. Oof, I've been thinking about this shit all last night. I had a question for you, and my question, well, first of all, my question is, do you want me to be Steve Harvey, or do you want me to be me? Sammy! The way she's acting like you really loves her. Okay. I was thinking about you today when I saw Hope. I want you to know I still stand on business. I would call her a nasty. Okay. I mean, I think that's out of pocket, but that's your opinion. But I got a question to ask you, Carius, but I need your permission on which way I should go. Francis says, be yourself. I gotta sit there and make sure Carius is actually in a good mood. Or at least in a tolerable mood where he's not gonna sit there and flip out on me. If I had time to be in his stream yesterday, I would have asked him this in the stream yesterday. So as okay, so yesterday or Wednesday, you said that you hated the new actress. She should have been good from day one, right? Like she sucks, she's terrible. I'm pretty sure you actually said that you hate her. And she should have been good from day one. Do you really think that that's fair, though? I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not just saying that she's the greatest, but do you think that you actually went a little bit too hard on her, though? I mean, I know your answer to that, but I want to ask you anyway. Yeah, I like the spicy noodles. Yes, yes, Sammy, they're good. I mean, they have to be good. I pretty much eat them like 7 days a week, which is really bad, but yes. I mean, listen, I get it. It's your opinion, whatever. It is what it is. But I'm thinking about doing a video, and You may get the hint of it. What's good, Sean? Oh, really? She's the worst actress? Okay. Yeah, you should definitely try it. You should definitely try it, Sammy. He says, well, to be fair, I'm still attached to version, but now that I learned from Linda really chose to leave, I calmed down a tiny bit, but still she ain't really that good. No, I get that. I guess my whole thing is like the reason why I felt like it was a little too hard, especially since they're saying that she should have been good from day one. I mean, I wasn't good from day one when I started doing streaming, when I started doing videos. I mean, I look at your streams, Kyrie. It's night and day when you first was on my stream to how you are now. You're a lot more confident and funny and charming, and but you started from the beginning just like everybody else. So could you imagine somebody snip they coming to your stream and snip they're saying, "Well, you should have been good from day one." Because I can't. I mean, if somebody said something like that to me, yeah, I would sit there and keep it moving, but I wouldn't sit there and act like, "Well, damn." I mean, this is my first time streaming. I had a little experience because I used to sit there and do on Instagram, but it was still new to me at the time. And yeah, it's definitely a different energy. But also sit there and think about like if she was actually watching your stream, because my whole thing is like you never know who's watching, and how she would have actually felt, hearing that, and then hearing that you're sitting there telling other people when she probably got God knows how much pressure on her. Sit there and try to convince people that she's somewhat of a decent actress. I'm cool with either. I'm cool with either, Sean. I don't think they're gonna do. I don't think they're gonna do Jason and Anna. You know, so I'll take Jason and Sasha when I calm down a tiny bit. I get that, Curry, but you see what I'm saying, though, right? Like I'm not knocking you. Your opinion is your opinion. Your opinion's gonna be different from mine, and my opinion's gonna be different from yours, right? But not to sit there and toot our own horns, but I mean, we do have a certain level of influence. Yeah, no, Amy Troy is good. So no, I think you get what I'm saying. I did want to sit. I thought about that when I was at work and before I came on your stream, but I was like, hmm, I really had to like wake up early in the morning and stuff. So yeah, I thought about that. So just food for thought, I guess. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm cool with either Jason and Sasha and Jason and Anna, but I knew they were gonna do Jason and Anna. Because right after that kiss, they just acted like, oh, it just didn't happen, like it just wasn't a thing. I'm like, so we just gonna sit. By the way, can we sit there and just like talk about just how irresponsible Sasha was by doing that? By letting the dog loose this way, she could, keep this. Here's the thing: she did all that. He says, my opinion changes on a day to day basis at the times, depending on my mood. But yeah, I just did that to be extra on purpose because I love Marlene and Rope, but I'll give her a shot. I mean, here's the thing, guys. I get it. And I kind of feel like, that's usually how you're, what I'm saying? You kind of go a little extra, whatever, because it's just fun and stuff like that. Um, no, I get it. And I don't think you were being I don't think you were intentionally being malicious. It's just, again, I know how when we start doing these streams, people do watch, you know? And again, I know if somebody was sitting there tearing into me like that when I first started, that would be, it would be pretty hurtful. I'm not going to lie. It would actually be pretty hurtful. Um, like I said, you're talking to a bunch of people that you're giving your opinions on and giving your influence on, you know? So, anyway, film access and Sophia may grow on you. I remember that. Um, I mean, it is just, like I said, Kyrie's, he's a good actor, but I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I'm just kind of I mean, if they had to sit there and replace him, they couldn't even sit there and get somebody with an actress. You can't blame them for forgetting stuff. People forget about Dex already. I don't get it. But yeah, that's all I want to sit there and say about that. And speaking of days, part of me wanted to do a review on days yesterday, and maybe I'll talk about this throughout the weekend. Donna, so exactly, yes. Still upset about Sasha letting the dog off the leash. As an animal lover, I was not okay with that. Yeah, I wasn't okay with that either. I wasn't okay with that either. She did all that to sit there and try to keep a secret that's eventually going to come out anyway. Harry says, but at least I confess that I went extra hard on Amy, Troy due to loyalty for Sophia, but now I finally admit she made some good points. Yes, I did hear that part in your stream yesterday. Um, I dipped in and out for a little bit. Um, I didn't really say anything, but like I did listen to that part though. Oh shit, Domex said that dude is not Brendan. That's Bob from the accounting department. He ain't no international. I like. Hold on, let me. I'm sorry. I want to sit there. Give me 1 second, Francis. I want to. Hold on. I just want to. There we go. There we go. That was good. That was good. I like that. Francis says, "Who do you think will end up killing Cyrus?" I got my money's on. My money's on Danny. My gorgeous goddess, queen, cat lady. My gorgeous goddess, cat lady. Thank goodness to thank goodness the little puppy was food was food. Okay, thank goodness the little puppy was food. LOL, Sasha is just like her mama as well. The puppy was food? Yes, Bob from Oh thank okay. Thank goodness the little puppy was good. Sasha's just like her mama. Let's everyone say what's up to cat lady. Thank you, Francis. Yes, let's hit yeah. Oh shit, we got about 29, 30 people in the chat. I'm about to cheat, and we got 11 likes. Okay. All right, we're getting up there. Harry says, but a recast I would never ever accept would be Tracy. There will only be one. Or they can recast her with Tracy Quartermain. What are you talking about? They just recast her with Tracy Quartermain. I forgot the That was pretty crazy. I mean, like they changed the script at the last minute, Sean. Tanya, how you doing tonight, Tanya? Oh, where the hell's my damn music at? There we go. I'm like, where's my damn music at? Sean says I'm confused. Sir Charles was good, Sir Charles. But yeah, no, that was definitely a shitty thing to do in general, you know. And then and then towards the end, all she sat there and did was when Ellen, I think her name was Elaine, when Elaine sat there and was giving her a heads up, she was just like, "Oh, thank you, I can watch your dog." I was like, "Bro, you nearly got somebody killed." I'm like, are we just seriously? Are we supposed to sit there and just ignore that? Donna said the moment Sasha let that dog off the leash, I wanted everyone to know her secret as karma. Yes. And again, she risked two beings' lives for a secret that's eventually going to come out anyway. Like, boy, you did all that, and for what? Like, for what? Where is Abby from Young and the Restless? That's a good question. Her father got shot and everything like that. Came back from the hospital, just saw the main cast of kids. Um, it just says something like Abby really is an afterthought. Abby really is an afterthought. And so, yes, Harry's like you said in your stream, Holden and Audra know each other. Here's the thing. I'm wondering how much do they know each other? Like, do Holden and Audra know each other in the biblical sense? I mean, we know that he did a favor for her. Yeah, she definitely be going. Yeah, yes, 900% support that sentence, John, thoroughly. Kelly said that's okay. It all worked out for Sasha at the end. She worked her charm and got info from the lady anyway. Yeah, I mean, she only sacrificed a damn animal to do it. Kyrie says Tracy Abbott is a mega star. I'm her number one fan. Oh, well, first of all, thank you, Kyrie, for the super chat. I wonder if there's a way for you to let her know that you did. They were lovers. Oh, okay. How do you know that? You just guessing? Is this your intuition? Dominic says, "Yeah, I know what happened to Abby. She had a chance of being used now as Tess Mariah. Oh, you watched the show. When did they actually say that they were lovers? Hmm? When did they actually say that they were lovers? He said he did a favor for her, and that was about it. But when did they actually sit there and officially say that they were lovers at one point? Yeah, Shauna definitely will. Donna says Lucy's a little thirsty, little does she know. Hmm. Today. Did you watch did you watch well, I mean, did you watch Monday's episode of today? Because today was a dream sequence. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna take your word for it. You're a very smart cookie, but I'm just very curious. Like, They showed a dream sequence today. You know, I'm just like, okay. Harry says, if I got her on my stream, I wouldn't be starstruck the way you were. First of all, Carrie, that was like 30. First of all, that was 30 seconds. That was actually like 10 seconds. Um, that was 10 seconds. You know, I mean, it's Evan Hawes. Of course, I'm gonna be starstruck. You know what? You're damn right I was for like 10 seconds. Oh, you watched ahead. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, now I know. Yeah, yeah. See, exactly. Kyrie's is overreacting. Okay, I did actually say that. I did. It is. Yeah, it was good as far as drooling, but I did actually say that though. You're correct about that. You know what? I am actually very proud of that. I think that's pretty cool and it's quite an accomplishment. So, if you want to consider that to be an L, then I will happily take that L. You know, Dom actually got a point. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool moment. You know, unfortunately, not to bring up anything bad, but like, you know, that was a really cool moment in kind of a bad day, right? Um, because when he came on, that's when we found out about Tyler Christopher. Oh, hold on. Donna says, I think Weiner doesn't know what to do with that. Oh, they said yesterday they were lovers. What? Okay, I'm not. You know what? It's funny. Okay, I got the episode. I'll go back and I rewatch those first. Okay. All right. Thank you, Donna. No, I know. That's why I just got it again. No, I read the right one again. Francis says, "Where is Ian? He woke up in the ambulance with nothing sense. Did he die off on a no, no, Francis. He didn't die off camera. They keep him alive. They'll probably bring him back at some point in time, but no, no, they didn't say anything about him dying off camera. So I I think it's kind of stupid how they did that, but they're gonna bring him back. I just hope they don't keep bringing him back like they did with Jordan. Harry says, but if the actress playing Tracy appeared, I have to do my best not to highlight when. Oh, yeah. I don't think that would matter because I'm pretty sure um she can still read the comments. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that, Francis. I keep forgetting that they actually do sweeps. Where did the paramedics take him then? Exactly. Well, you know, Donna is Y and R. So, but um, it turned. Here's the sad thing is though, Nick kept just saying to Phyllis, "You need to be careful with Billy." At the end of the day, Billy is about Billy. Billy seemed like he's lying to every single person. He's lying to his brother who invested the money. He's lying to Phyllis, who's really psyched. He's lying to Daniel, who already had reservations about working with Billy. That he's still plotting some sort of revenge. Unfortunately, yeah, that's probably not a good thing, Kyrie. I don't think she will. I don't think that she will. Um, that the paramedics make it. I think if the paramedics didn't make it, I'm pretty sure Victor would probably heard about it. I think I've seen like maybe two people that is starting to like him, Sean. That's the question, right, Donna? See, my I would want him to be plotting with Tucker. Yeah, and you know the sad thing is, Cat Lady, he's just gonna sit there and prove the doubters right. He's gonna prove the doubters right. He's probably gonna want to lose on Sally because he told Sally like, "Oh, listen, I changed. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that." He's gonna lose it all over again. Sally don't want to leave him. Okay, he's going to get in Adam's face again, and Adam's going to sit there and want to, knocking some sense right back into him. Yeah, I think that'll probably be better. And just to be fair, guys, I think that would just probably be better in general. What's good, Lashanta? It's just sometimes you don't know how people are going to react live. Aries, that's the thing. When Nathaniel, he comes in and somebody gets out of pocket, he has no problems that they're checking him. But I don't know about this actress. People said, was I the only one that thought the paperwork Molly had was her termination papers for her domestic partnership with TJ? I didn't think about that, but Donna says in real life, paramedics call ahead to hospitals when they're on route. In fact, in my area, they have to get permission from the hospital before even heading there based on ER availability. Oh. LA says, yeah. Then Sally can go and date Nate's new brother, Damon. Woke Audrey's dumb. Woke Audrey's. Woke Audrey dump Nate for holding. Slick Rick. I can see that. He was threatening. He threatened someone in front of a room full of people, and that actually is a crime. That is a crime, and off that alone, that's a crime. Let's just stop it right then and there. That was a crime. Um, that's why you got arrested. You can't get arrested for threatening. And then there's something else, though, Sean. He did. Let's be fair. He did actually overreact. Okay, he did overreact, and it's funny too. I said something on Wednesday. I was like, "Bro, overreact." First of all, Jason, you're an idiot. You you're supposed to be a hitman, and you decided to sit there and announce what you was gonna do in a room full of people. What the hell kind of hitman is that? Second of all, bro, the only thing he did was put his hand on your son's shoulder when your son got up in his face. What are we doing at this point? So yeah, I definitely think that was an overreaction. I mean, protecting him from and think about protecting him from what? He was in a room full of people. Like what was he protecting him from? Or self defense. I mean, I get it, Sean. We can go back and forth, but like the point was like, you know, oh that was the previous actress that played Sophia, right? Oh, did you watch this episode of Days of Our Lives? Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying though, Sean. Uh, Let me take a drink. Have a good night, Tanya. Let me take a drink first. Hold on. Cat lady said Jason did what the hell. Oh, Jason did what the hell he was supposed to do. Cyrus knows now. He mean it, and you're on his watch list now. Ronnie Ron, what you thought of it, Kyrie's? Cat lady, oh, sorry, who's taking out the drink? Jason did what the hell he was supposed to do. I mean, Cat lady, did you just hear what I said? Did you? I'm pretty sure the rest of the chat heard what I just said. Did you hear what I just said, Cat Lady? Yeah, let me sit there and say this again. What the hell kind of hitman decides to go in an open bar and threaten the person and threaten your target? That's not doing what the hell you're supposed to do. That was being an absolute moron. Yeah, let the hitman known for being an enforcer go in a bar, room full of people, and start yelling and saying that you're going to kill someone. Yeah, exactly, Donna. Like she should. I do agree with that, Lashonda. Lucy's so dumb. She act like she don't. She act like she don't have partners. Lucy and Brooklyn. Yeah, but I mean, Paris, it's Johnny. Johnny is not like the other Damaris, though. Paris says, Ellis says Jason's Danny only parent. He's making sure everyone knows that he knows who he be looking at. You know what? It's Valentine's Day. I love you. So I'm just gonna sit there and say that you're right. Okay, I'm just gonna sit there and say that you're right, my beautiful goddess. But it tells me Happy Valentine's Day, Queen Janet. I hope you had a lovely day. Or he says, yeah, but if something happens to Johnny and Chanel, then AJ could easily end up with the baby. Well, then let's hope that it doesn't happen. then, and let's hope for the best and pray for the worst. And it says, no, I think Josh is, oh, yes, happy Valentine's Day, Queen Janet. Let's everyone say what's up to Janet. Oh, okay, thank you, thank you. Donna, Janet said, what are your thoughts on Carter and Hope? Will they last or what? They definitely want to break up, Janet. Because Hope made that very clear that it's all about Hope and what she wants and what she needs. Um, she didn't give a damn. She didn't give a damn about what you call it. Um, she didn't give a damn about Carter's feelings whatsoever. So they definitely gonna break up. Donna says, I understand that Jason protecting Danny, but he made sure the police arrested him first when something happens to Cyrus. It would be the Thank you, Donna. God damn, Donna, you are the voice of reason. Ray says, would you want EJ to raise your child if you can? God knows. I mean, I get that, Kyrus. I mean, like I said, I do get your strength theory. I do. But like I said, I'm cool. I'm cool with Johnny and Chanel's and that they're raising that child. You know, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. We'll take Cyrus out if he with that one arm. His one arm and a bad back. Yeah, he's gonna sit there and take out Cyrus. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm being snarky. You know what? I'm my bad. Harry says. Ron says, Albert, I want Amy to change her mind and be the one to take care of a grandchild, not those demon Damaris. Demon? Wow. Was good, Jonathan. But no, I think they're gonna break up. Um, that's the thing about hope, Janet. It's like hope is about hope. This is why I sit there and say that she's a succubus because I'm not saying it to be cute. I think that she generally is a succubus. Like he's having an attack of conscience. He's like, listen, this what I did was wrong. You know. Have a good night, Kyrie. Great to see you, my guy. Kyrie says Carter pulled out that gift at the end was dumb as F who wrote that. And he was like, hey, shiny, little shiny object. Are you still mad? Shiny object. You know what? I think that'd be a really good plan, Cat Lady. How would you like that? We get into an argument. I pull out something shiny, and then you just sit there and just forget about whatever it is that you got mad at me about. That'll work, right? Exactly. I'll make sure to sit there and keep a couple of gifts on hand, in case. Oh, I think it will, Callie. I think it will. I think whatever you're upset about me with at that particular day, I just pull out something shiny and expensive, and you let it go. You got to pull out a kitty. I love this woman. Jay Blue says, "How does regular folks get to go to the hospital roof?" Now Ron says, Albert, before I came on, I was listening to Alexander Bloom preview for next week, rinse and repeat. When Remy meets meeting Luna and Carter having second thoughts and also Poppy. Yeah, I gotta go to his channel. Thank you for reminding me. Lashanta says, how long will it be before Natalia tells Sonny she was married to Sitwell? Hopefully sometime next week, because like now that he's in town, he's staying in town. There's only a matter of time before Sonny finds out, and it's better to come from from her than him. So I would sit there and say maybe in the next 2 weeks. Alexander, wow. Oh, cat lady. Ryan got a comment for you. Ryan says, "Hey, cat lady, Abra still has whoa." Wow. Okay. Ron says, "Hey, cat lady, Albert still has wet dreams and fantasies about you. He also has cardboard cutouts of you like Connie Vaninsky on Days of Our Lives." I guess Ron just upped it. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing it this weekend. I'm seeing it this weekend, Jonathan. Did you like it? Don't tell me anything about it. Just let me know if you liked it or not. Yeah, that's new. I mean, yes, I got the corporate cutouts of you, but wow. It says no. We have 3 months. He keeps saying how long he has 3 months. We have to deal with this BS. Good, good, Jonathan. Janice says I like Alexander Bloom Station. Yeah, I've seen it from time to time. His stuff will pop up on my feed sometimes. Every now and then I'll sit down and watch his stuff. He used to do like I actually think it's kind of cool that he's actually showing his face more. He used to just do like a little filter thing and then he would just talk about it. But there's so many. Janet, let me tell you something. There's so many soap opera commentators. Like it is insane. There's another chick that does that does B&B also. Not Life of Jessica, but another woman. Yeah, Jonathan. I'm gonna see it. I want to see it either tomorrow or Sunday. And I will be watching Cobra Kai too, so it's gonna be a crazy week. The thing that thank you for reminding me, Lashanta. The thing that really irritated me with not irritating, but it was really stupid with Lucy was this is the second time somebody has said that Sitwell has done something bad. She heard from Isaiah that Sitwell did some really bad stuff back then, right? Um, what Isaiah went through with Sitwell. She just heard it again from Lulu, and she's just like, well, "What are you talking about? I mean, that can't be right. I mean, why would you be sitting there saying such slanderous things?" I'm like, Lucy, if you have two different people that don't even know each other, it's not they're saying that Sitwell is a bad person. I'm like, Lucy, I know that you can be dumb, but you can't be this stupid. I mean, long as they're not in high school, Ron, because that's illegal. Like that's illegal. Like I don't understand. Like do we live in alternate universes? I don't understand. Kevin says I think Lulu will be the one to expose the secret at Geo. Oh, Geo. Yeah, Alexander Bloom. I mean, I don't watch his channel too much because he does spoilers, and you know. Kyler says Lucy only sees money crazy. That company is going down fast if they add him and already got Sonny. Yeah, that's what she saw. She was like, "Oh, we got a new product that costs some money, so you know." So Shanta says, "My thing is Tracy sitting on money. She always bragging." Yeah, that. Thank you, Jonathan. I'm like, bro, that's illegal. Like any person that's under 18 is illegal. I swear, I would sit there and think that he lives in a different timeline or something. LaShantis is Albert. The first time Brooklyn pissed me off was when? When was the first time when was the first time that Brooklyn pissed you off, LaShanta? Yeah, it made sense. Made sense. So much stuff happened. Um, Jonathan, have you been watching Y&R lately? And potatoes at the Yes, that's true, Janet. She's another person. What's good, Big Nate? She's another person that does spoilers. She actually has one today that I gotta check out. She did a days coming and going. Yeah, Belinda from Soapter. You know, Janet, maybe one day if I get some time I should sit there and try to reach out to Belinda. What's good, Amber? His videos and the photos is at the background. I see that he clutching something to say, I'm going to move myself off camera. What? What are you, what are you talking about, Ron? Janet, he is he's been on this whole. I'm gonna sit there and tell her, bro. You've been sitting this thing. You gonna tell her for a week? Well, like, what are you waiting for? Why are you taking so long? Glad to hear that, Amber. Robert, Miss Wu, and Sonny already involved. Involved with what? Involved with each other? Genesis, I think Carter will get an Emmy. Not this year. He's killing it. Yeah, I mean, I always said the thing is, I think he's a slightly better actor than the actor that plays Finn. I mean, this has been some of his best stuff lately. I was saying, Shannon, and I never actually regarded him as a decent actor. I mean, as a good actor, he's always been decent, like just passing it. Yes, that's true. That's true, Lashanta. Both Miss Wu and Sunny are involved with deception. Yes. What does that mean? I feel like I'm missing some other parts though. They're both involved in deception and what? I saw Belinda Soter. Okay, I saw Soter Belinda about talking about Thomas coming back to save Hope, which is a bold-faced lie. Well, I mean it's a theory, Ron. Well, to be fair, I don't know how she. I'm assuming that she wrote it more as a theory than anything else. Um, there's a movie called Nova. I saw that. Yes, where he can't. Yeah, exactly, Jonathan. Where he can't feel pain. Um, it's with the guy from the boys, and I think the dude from Spider Man, the Tom Holland version. Okay, now I see what you're talking about, LaShawn. There's pretty much just a board members of very slightly less than reputable people. Yeah, I saw the previews, Jonathan. I did. I don't know if it's coming out in movie theaters, or if it's coming out um, on demand. Like I looked at a movie, Jonathan. I mean, this is coming out in the theaters um, with Robert Patterson, and he's doing something where it's like they got to get clones of him, and he's cleaning up the earth, and he keeps dying. Like that movie looks good too. Well, it's coming to theaters. John J. Blue said, "Remember, Sonny told Lois his money from deception is clean." Yeah, it is. But they got, but the sad thing is they got involved. How is mob money? How is it mob money if it's clean money? Well, who says it's mob money? Ron says, "Well, we the audience see joy again, but Seth is gone." Um, maybe that's a good question, Ron. I was actually wrote down my notes. It's like, what are you going to do with Joy next? What are they actually going to do with Joy next? But I don't know if you heard that one, Jonathan. I mean, she came into town. See, this is the thing about these characters. Who's good, Metalhead? This is the thing about these characters. They bring them in, and then sometimes they don't seem like they have enough for them. Like I saw the previews. I saw the previews. It looks like Sean and Jada are gonna probably get together. I did think that that comment that Jada said yesterday was extra. Like, here's the thing. The comment that Jada said reminded me of the same comment that Portia said. And I felt like that was out of pocket too. Now, if you want to sit there and say that, okay, Rafe made him act a little sexist because he said that he wanted to go back to the way things used to be, maybe I can make an argument for her. Maybe. But when she said that, oh, well, the only reason why, you're saying that is because you don't want a black woman in charge, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, first of all, that was just out of pocket. Okay? He wouldn't have married you, he wouldn't have dated you if he had a problem with your race. Like, if you're going to sit there and throw a race into something, do it right. Don't do it as some sort of throwaway line like it's oh, see what they did there? Like it's supposed to be some sort of champion, like, clapping your fists and everything like that. We were just like, no. He's making moves. Miller says, I wonder what Alexa's is going to say once Jason figure out that Sarah tried to kill Michael. All bets are off. Exactly. Donna says Sonny has non-mob related businesses. Not all his money is from illegal ventures. Exactly. Now, that could be the same thing said with Selena Wolf. Confident that Amy won't change her mind because when Chanel and Johnny was trying to have a child and didn't work, he was quick to say that you might be the one to adopt. Because she was open to adoption after she saw how worried that Hayden and Sophia was. I mean, that's literally what she said. She said, "If I like them, then they're good." So that's where she got that confidence from. Swear, I almost felt like we didn't watch the same episode. Um, I thought Rick was being selfish. Yeah, I thought Rick was being selfish. I thought that Sonny was being more than fair, but I also didn't like the deal anyway because right now Sonny is a target. And I said this to Murphy, I was like, he wants 50. I mean, he settled for 50-50. I don't think he should be getting 50-50. I don't even think Donna should be going over there. Exactly. I don't even feel that. Well, he wants to sit there and stick it to his brother. He didn't give a damn about if Ava gets full custody or not. He was more just about take everything away from him. That's what it came down to. But I'm like, Sonny, you're a danger right now. You is that about Rick? No, no, no. Yeah, no. That's yes. Um, no. With Rick, it was about Rick. But I'm just talking about Sonny in general, like 50-50. Like, bro, Donna. Here's the thing. If Donna was at that house, not Michael, and that happened to Donna, Carly would have made sure that she never saw Donna. Okay, what parents Sonny? Okay, Jay Blue says, remind me what parents Sonny and Rick share. Their mother, uh, Adela. I think that was her name. Yeah, they share the same mother. Oh, which reminds me. Yeah, of course. Narcissist, but not like there are no one out there who might target it. I mean, that's true, Jonathan. That's true. But the thing is, those like, yes, it might be, but who's getting targeted more now between Sonny and Ava? Like, come on, let's be real for a hot minute. Who's been being targeted more? Mob-related crimes. Who's been targeted more? Sonny or Abel? I mean, yeah, but Sonny is a danger though. And like I said, I threw Donna in that also. I was like, yo, Donna shouldn't be over there. I mean, like I said, yeah, we could sit there and play the what if game, but like statistic wise, Ava has the winning hand. You know, listen, as far as Sonny's concerned, listen, you chose that life. You chose that life, and I personally think it's. I'm gonna piss off some Sonny fans right now. I think it's completely selfish that you think that you can have it all. You think you can have this life, you can have this, you can have that, you can be around your kids. Sonny, you chose a life of violence. That means at any point in time, bullets gonna start flying around your head, you're around your children. Michael got shot because he was too close to you. Michael got burned because he was too close to you. What are we doing at this point? Yes, yes, Motorhead. Carly is an idiot. You would have thought Morgan dying and Michael getting hit in the crossfire twice would teach her a lesson. Ooh, yes. Johnson says Sonny tries to get out of it, but it's impossible now. But and I get that, Jonathan. But the thing is, though, you make sacrifices, though. You chose that life. So that means, as a parent, you got to sit there and make the right choices for your children. That means, hey, you know what? Listen, I chose this life, and that means that I can't be around my loved ones because uh loved first of all, Kelly knows I'm right. Kelly knows I'm right. You know I'm right, right? Right, love? Your thoughts on Belle and Brady and she's trying to change the topic when he brought up AJ. Um I don't think it was really that interesting. I mean, Brady was sitting there wanting EJ. I mean wanting Bella EJ and Belle wants the bad boys. So it was pretty straightforward. No, no, baby girl. Just the part where you sit down and say that I'm right, right? Okay. If you want to sit there and say daddy or poppy, you're right. Whatever adjective you want to sit there. You tell me I'm wrong. I would love to hear that answer. You got a point, Jonathan. Uh, I mean, here's what. Okay. All right. I see how it is, cat lady. I see how it is. So what cat lady just said. When I'm in, when I'm dating cat lady, I got to know how to sit there and pull off a Steve Harvey. I got to know how to sit there and pull off a Steve Harvey when I'm dating cat lady. I got you now, my love. I got you. She did. What? Ron says, Abby, you should just propose a toast to cat lady and she will accept it. I don't know. Cat lady may want me to be Steve Harvey at this point, but I love her. And yes, that's true, Jonathan. That's true. But I mean, my point is, like, Metalhead said was right. Like, your son got hit by, your son got hurt in the crossfire twice. Okay, now, okay, Johnson says, look at Valentine. He's just as much of a danger, life, if not more, and he gets to hold Charlotte, and the commissioner let him go with his crimes. Well, first of all, to be fair, Jonathan, that's kind of a stretch, right? Because we're talking about Sonny. right? And you can't sit there and just put somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I get on DC all the time for that. What's good, Big Samuel? Let's everyone say what's up to Samuel. Um, but yeah, I mean he's no better though. But again, this is it's Valentine is a Valentine situation. I'll sit there and talk about Valentine, but you do it. Jonathan, you're. Uh, Samuel says no. Adam, Sally should not get back together. Why not? Ron says hi to Samuel. You do it a lot. I do it a lot, but like at the end of the day, Sonny is a danger. He's a dangerous man, and danger follows him. And I don't. And honestly, tell you the truth, Jonathan, I'm more surprised. Like, how do you think? How do you? How do you? Okay, how do you sit there and justify Sonny still being allowed to be um, around his kids? Sarah says because Chelsea and Adam are the end game the same way as Sharon and Nick are the end game. Okay. You don't think that Sally and Adam are the real deal as far as that love and everything? That their love can't like triumph over and conquer it. I'm gonna let it go, Jonathan. It's kind of a Johnson says to be fair, danger follows a lot of people in Port Charles. It's kind of a weak argument, but okay. I would like to see Adam and Charlie. You like to see Adam and Sally back together? Okay. I said what I. Ooh, I said what I said. Jonathan, I'm not going to blame you for that. I'm going to sit there and blame for that. I'm going to blame Cat Lady for corrupting you. It's not your fault, Jonathan. I want you to know that. I want you to know that right now. It's not your fault. Okay, that's Cat Lady's doing. That's her influence. Ron says, so what should be given to Belle by EJ, her bad buddy, or his sex toy? Help me out. Kelly says, knew you was going to say it. Well, baby girl, he literally sat there and quoted you. How many times did you sit there and say, I said what I said? And now Jonathan said the same thing that you said. It's not your fault, Jonathan. I mean, I get it with Cat Lady. She's smart, she's funny, she's beautiful, she's sexy. She just has this very alluring, attractive quality of her. So I get it. I'm here for you, Jonathan. I'm here for you. That's two people now, Cat Lady. That's two people now. Bad kidding. Johnson says things are going to be awkward. Holly, Tate, and Doug the Third. Are you? There you go. There you go. That's the Cat Lady effect. That's good. I like that. My mother says Cat Lady with the aura. Yep. Bad kidding. Sam says, "What are y'all talking about?" I came in the in the tail end. I mean, the general question was, were they good together? You know, you heard the chat, Cat Lady was about Sally and Adam getting back together. Sally. Adam did sit there and cheat on Sally and gaslighted her and try to make her come across as crazy. But people, when it comes to his love, you get tested all the time. Some people said no. Some people said yes to get back together. That's right, Cat Lady. You are a bad kitty. Whenever we're because Chelsea will always be a factor because they share a child. Okay. Is it because they share a child though, Samuel? Ron says Albert, Ron says, Cat Lady, Albert needs to stop the obsession and the drinking before his blood pressure gets too high. Well, I drink a lot of water and I do exercise from time to time. Ron, I never know what you're going to sit there and say. Samuel says Sally should be a gold digger, not searching for love. I love. Thank you, Kylie. You always know how to flatter me. But here's the thing, though. I mean, well, it's weird though. I don't know how she was in Genoa City, but like she be on the show for like 5 years. I think after a while, it's like the gold digger thing would be kind of old. Um, well, she gonna go somewhere when Billy Boy screws up for like the last time. Donna says Steve and Bradford were talking on their podcast about the mob stuff. Steve said he has no idea how Sonny and Jason got their money. He asked fans if they knew what Sonny's mob business is. What was this? Wow. Cameron says no because they have kids, but because Chelsea and Adam are always drawn to each other. Honestly, want Sally. Oh, you want Sally gone? She just don't fit the Y and R. Well, I've never, you watched it longer than me, so I don't know what she was like on B&B. uh, what is your thoughts on Stephanie telling Pass that her and Alex are going out? She was like, okay, I heard about that. What's good? I heard that from other people too, Samuel. And he was thinking about Joy being with Alex. Definitely the home wrecker had the balls to say that Alex dumped Joy. Um, I didn't really care that much for it, Ron. I didn't think it was really that great. Um, I felt bad for Joy. That's what I was sitting there and saying. Kelly says, "Can Sally come to GH and get with Sonny instead of this lady we got now?" What's wrong? What's wrong with Natalia though, cat lady? Natalia is it's the type of woman that Sonny likes, figure and everything like that. Um, bossy, sassy, as they sit there and say. Francis says the reason why I think Adam and Sally should get back together is that I think they relate better when it comes to their past. They know what it's like to be the outcast, and it gives them a stronger bond. Okay. Well, okay. Well, why don't they look together? Well, I, okay. Well, kind of. Why don't you think that they look good together? Um, yeah, no, Jay, no, Jay Blue. She looked like she couldn't wait to get out that damn room. But I mean, I don't know, Kelly. It just Natalia looked like the type of woman that Sonny would sit there and go out with, like body wise, and sassiness and stuff like that, and a little bit of bouginess or whatever. There says Sally dropped. Sally whole life is wrapped up into a man. She doesn't even have her own place. And Island says Sally was edgier on B&B. Donna says, I don't think Eve is going anywhere anytime soon. She and Mo are good friends in real life. And you know if you're good friends with Mo, as long as she can sit there and perform her lines and she is good with Mo, enough said. There's no chemistry there enough. Okay. Well, I take your word for the chemistry part. I know what that is, but I mean, Kylie, I'm still cool with Anna and Jason, or Anna and or Sasha and Jason though. Oh, so decide to prop up a bigot. I don't know how deep I actually want to go into that conversation, but I will sit there and say that she did apologize, and people can apologize, and they can change, and they can grow. Um, Come on, cat lady. You know that Jason and Sasha would look hot together. Okay? That's sexiness in a bottle right there. I mean, yeah, like I said, people can change and people can grow. And I don't think that people are just necessarily one dimension in a sense. But oh, Sammy, I gotta ask you a question. Sasha and what you call it. But I gotta ask you a question now. And you taught me this. Okay. One second, Eileen. But it's true to life that someone can apologize and not always be forgiven. Now the whole town has just forgiven her. I mean, yeah, that's true. But let me ask you a question now. There was a point where you came on the stream and you said that Natalia's homophobic. But you taught me that homophobic is something that you're afraid of, right? Like arachnophobic, like you're afraid of spiders and stuff. Why do you think that Natalia is homophobic and she had no problems in expressing her views? Would not imply that homophobic means that she would be afraid of people who live a gay lifestyle? I'm only sitting there quoting that because that's what you taught me. So I'm very curious of you sitting there saying that. Curly says no, because okay, yeah, that's okay. I just remembered that to me, and it was like it was very smart. I was like, okay, he has a point. And when somebody, I think when well, also using the word and the way people, yes, that's true. Okay, you're very intelligent man, Samuel. But you did teach me that, though. Yes, but I appreciate you, though. You taught me that. Island says Sally and Adam were great when they first got together. Then why not ruin them by pairing Sally with Nick? Their relationship made no sense. Yeah, of course, Samuel. Listen, when I come up here and I do these streams and reviews and stuff like that, I actually even use that. I actually even used that in my video when I was talking about Natalia. 'Cause I'm like, yo, that made sense. But oh shit, that was the wrong one. Hmm, that was not the one I was reaching for. Like I said, Samuel, if I do a good job, it's usually because of the people that have my strengths and stuff. Like you. Kelly says no, cause then that means Jason would really be taking on Michael's kid like forever if he ends up with Sasha. Wait, what the heck was that? Yeah, that's the thing, Sam. I look at you. What's good last day? Yeah, so I had soda. What was the other cup of? No, it was soda, but it was warm soda. It was warm soda because it's hot in here. Um, I actually tell you the truth. Hold on. Yeah, it was warm soda. Oh, Sammy, you know what other soap I just started watching? And I'm late on the game. Yeah, Sammy, I started watching Hollyoaks. I started watching it last week. I like it so far. Johnson says, "Do you think Johnny Chanel would succeed in adopting taste?" I think it's gonna be a hurdle. The thing is, Jonathan, you know how strict Amy is, right? And given Johnny and Chanel and their families, yeah, I just started to get into it. So at some point I may actually want to doing reviews, but I like it so far. Ron said that's not. Ron says that's not no damn soda. That's Nikisha Moore spit you're drinking. Nasty and disgusting. Uh, I watch here and there. Yeah, Jay Blue. Yeah. I definitely was not expecting that taste, so it just came out of nowhere. Lastly, it says B&B was so dumb again. You got Hope crying, having a mental breakdown over Carter not agreeing with her. Finn is just weak man with no balls. Steffi can't spell. What was that party? You just described it perfectly. Don't worry about that, cat lady. I make sure when you come over, I'm gonna have the soda on chill. Hell, you know what, cat lady, you'll get ice in your soda. Hmm. I'll be fancy with you. I actually sit there and give you ice with your soda. Steven says I'm not a huge fan of the British soaps because they look a bit too homely, but Hollyoaks is the better of the Brits soaps, in my opinion. It seems that way too. Yeah, exactly. Put ice in your soda and stuff. I mean, come on, cat lady, you are the queen. On show, just for my queen. Johnson says, I think what Finn really wants is for everyone to customize and say, "Oh, Jonathan, I gotta ask you a question since you just came in. Well, you came in earlier, but so you watched yesterday's episode of Days of Our Lives. What did you think about that comment? that Jada said, as far as Rafe being intimidated by a strong black woman. Remember when she said that? When, she really got angry and stuff like that. And she was like, you just don't like the fact that, I'm a strong black woman or something like that. What'd you think of that comment, Jonathan? Well, it says my aunt said Hope is back to crying is what she does best. She gotta stop crying. What is that? The only thing her character can do. Johnson says, I think that comment was unnecessary. Yes. That is awesome, Jonathan, because I wanted to do a review yesterday, but I worked so late I couldn't. But I sat there and I was like, here's the thing, Jonathan. I said if she wants to sit there and try to make the claim that he might have came off a little sexist because he was like, oh, well, I want things to go back to the way they were. And even that will be a stretch. Rafe isn't racist, especially because he himself is a person that I didn't even have to say anything. You said it for me, Jonathan. Taylor says, is it me or has the soul's been slowly putting their black characters up in front the closer we get to the. Oh, I thought it. Damn, this is going to sound really bad, but I'm not going to lie. I kind of thought it's because, Black History Month. Just saying. Johnson says, remember when Deputy Mayor Rowan didn't even want Rafe as commissioner and chose Sean? Now, Samuel says you can be a person of color and be. That's true. That yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's actually true. And I'm not gonna lie, Samuel. When people sit there and say, "Well, black people can't be racist," that shit pisses me off to the ninth degree. But I think what Jonathan was just ultimately saying was that that comment was just out of pocket. Not because he's a person of color himself, but because he's never came across as racist. Him taking a job back from you didn't mean that he was intimidated about you because you were a strong black woman or something like that, or he didn't want you to be on there or take his job or whatever. Because he wouldn't have married you. He wouldn't have dated. He wouldn't have dated you. He wouldn't have married you if he had a problem with her race. So that's what made it out of pocket. Yeah, that's true, Jonathan. I mean, I'll take your word for that, but like that's my whole thing. It's like he was going to marry you. Okay? He was going to sit there and display Yatu's love for the world to see. So don't sit there and come in with that comment because that was not a pocket. Again, Jonathan, it reminded me of the Porsche comment. And you remember the Porsche comment? Oh, now Ron says, ask Samuel his opinion on the actor playing Drew Kane getting attacked because of his character. That's kind of a good question, Samuel. I want to doing a video about that. Um, and that's just, I mean, the dude got fruit thrown at his head and said, "I hate your character." I'm like, all right, that's true though. You know, the thing is with that Jennifer Hudson video. Some people got upset with Laura Wright getting attacked. How on the show? Yeah, no, Samuel. He was in the grocery store, and a woman came up to him, and they were talking nice and friendly at one point. Yeah, he got attacked in real life. Somebody literally sat there and threw an apple at his head. She yelled from across the room and she was like, I hate your character, and took an apple and threw it at this man's head. Lastly, it says Jada's comment was stupid. I know I'm white, but most people don't care about the color of your skin. It was a job. They offered him the job he took. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna leave that comment alone. I'm just gonna. This is what if. Yep. Well, she's too. Yeah, I mean, she also should be in jail too. But yeah, that's what you call those so fanatics. Um, I mean, to be fair, Sam, it is a fanatic in every group. Star Wars fans are the worst, and I'm a Star Wars fan, and I think that most Star Wars fans are just the absolute bottom of the barrel. Um, People says, why has Jason or Anna not told Sasha that Sitwell was in town? Oh, that's a damn good question. That is a that is a damn good question. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't think of that. uh, I swear, the people that does Jason know that Sitwell was in town? Okay, we can't highlight people like that. Not sure. Not sure. I'm just saying, Samuel. Like sometimes that just it bothers me. Let's say says, I mean, I don't care what the I mean, I don't care what the color of your skin is, honestly. I don't care. It just makes everything worse when people have to make it about the color of your skin. Can we just enjoy a show? That I agree for the most part. Yes, that I agree for the most part. Um, I don't generally tend to talk about race because it does get a little dicey. But I mean, on one point, yes, I want us to then enjoy a show stress free. But the only other point, I'm also just like, you can't sit there and act like race doesn't play a factor. You know, like you can't sit there and pretend that um, racism don't exist. You know, Jonathan. Here's the thing. I wasn't surprised that Anna was smoking. I was surprised that Anna was watching. You know what? Did you go back and did you see that scene I was talking about? Do you see Soul Sanctuary? What did we walk in? What did we walk in on? DC, I've been watching Hollyoaks about like a week now. I'm liking it. Um, I think that Grace. Well, I heard that. I heard that Mercedes is bad too. Grace has definitely. Hillary says Jason's too busy with Sam News and dealing with Danny, but hope he will tell her soon. Tell him that. Oh, and this comment's for you, Samuel. Samuel, did you hear that Albert Bostic was also on Twitter attacking the actress playing Sheila and Steffi because they are good friends on camera? He also can't separate the actors from the show. Wow, from the characters. Damn. No, Ron, I sound pretty crazy. It looks good. It looks good, Jonathan. Here's my thing. When it comes to us DC fans, they don't know what they want. A lot of DC fans don't know what they want. I give you an example, Jonathan. You want to get laugh? Man of Steel, they didn't like it because the colors were too dull. This new Superman movie, they don't like it because the colors are too bright. I want you to think about that. Man of Steel, the colors were too dull. They wanted it brighter. James Gunn movie, oh, it's too bright. I don't like it. It feels too much like a cartoon. How do you people want? Our fans do know what they want, see what. Exactly. That's a joke, Jonathan, which is a pretty sad joke. DC says I thought Ryan was your friend. Well, DC. I mean, you should have came here earlier. I mean, the stuff he was saying was just wild. Lastly, says Remy is back on the Bold and the Beautiful, so that should be interesting. You know why I like him? Yeah, unfortunately, we do. Well, I do. Which Oh, and Ron says I'm not Albert Bostic's friend. I was trolling. What? Oh, okay. Well, thank you for defining our relationship, Ron. DC says Norbert has been drinking from the mystery red cup. Well, only on the weekdays. Oh, well, you're not you're not a member anymore. Yeah, Callie knows what Ron was saying earlier. Some very interesting stuff. Jay Blue says I what streaming service Hollyoaks. It's actually on YouTube. I'm watching on YouTube right now. Jay Blue. So you just type up Hollyoaks and they actually have an official page. You could just watch it on there. DC says I love how Albert pointed out I wasn't a member anymore as no, DC, I was not just saying um it's for free, Jay Blue. Yep. Yeah, you just go in and you can just watch it. I'm actually liking it so far. Oh, wait, here's the thing, Metalhead. My issue with Dragon Ball fans is you know, that overindulgence of Vegeta. That Cat Lady, you stop it. I love that woman. Ron says Cat Lady is feeding her Kool-Aid. What the Lase says I'm not being a hypocrite. It would make me a massive hypocrite if I just I mean I get it, but I I look at that. Have a good weekend, Jay Blue. Yeah, I got to troll him too. Ron says, "What the f was Holly wearing? I swear I was dreaming." Yeah, she do look pretty good. Oh, DC, did you hear the latest news? Kelly, do you want to tell him or do you want me to tell him? That's right. Happy Valentine's Day, Tracy. So DC, did you know that cat lady corrupted another innocent soul? Jonathan. Yeah, no, Jonathan. Yeah, cat lady corrupted Jonathan. It's something about her aura or something. That's right, Eagle. I'm gonna be binging it all week. All effing week. How many episodes is it, Eagle? Uh I mean, if you want to call it the cat lady side, then sure. Sammy says when I hear people saying they don't want to hear about color, you might as well say don't care about my experiences as a person of color. Please stop saying that. That's an interesting way of interpreting it. Then again, anyone who works for Albert is already on the dark side. Absolutely. Whoa, I'm still a Jedi. You've been corrupted by a cat lady, okay? People says that I'm not spoiling it, but there's one point of the show that you'll laugh and say to yourself, all this happened because of a high school karate tournament. I say that about every season, so that's actually not a spoiler. But Eagle, how many episodes is it? You can tell me that. You can tell me how many episodes is it? But okay, okay, this shit's definitely gonna be good then. Wow, Ryan. Someone says you negate what people are going through and you don't recognize their race, gender, sexuality, background. I mean, that's one way of looking at it, Samuel. I, no offense, I kind of feel like that's a defensive way of looking at it. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Sometimes people just want the fantasy. You know. I mean, that's that. I respect your opinion, but I do think, yeah, that's true. That's true. You have a good night, DC. Oh, five. Okay, that's good, Eagle. I'm gonna try to watch. I'm gonna try to watch one tonight before I go to bed. Um, but here's the thing, though. Sometimes people just want their fantasy. You know, they had a long day. They had a hard day. It's not. It's not so. I mean, I feel like they're not so much trying to negate other people's experiences, but yeah, I liked it too. Donna says, why should anyone necessarily care about anyone else's experience, though? We all have our own experiences. I said that as a person of color, I said as a person of color, no one owes me anything. Yeah, Don is definitely a good pick for my team. Um, thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. Eagle says it is, but I missed the show. Missed the show, but this year, Happy Gilmore 2, Twisted Metal Season 2, and Mortal Kombat 2 is coming. Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out, and correct, yes, I am actually going to watch Karate Kid Legends, even though it's Kung Fu. Yeah, I'm totally going to sit there and watch a sequel where they call it Karate Kid and they do Kung Fu, which are two completely different styles, but yeah, that's cool. I mean, yes, that's another thing. It's a harsher thing, but Donna does have a point. I think my whole thing is like people want fantasy. When they watch their TV shows, they want fantasy. Donna says, I personally don't want everything in my real life to be about my color, nor do I want to be around people who want that or expect it all the time. It's tiresome. Samuel says, as a person who has been in the cake, who has seen the cake in real life, had a classmate, Lance in 1997, down the road from my middle school, and been called the N word. Ooh, I can't let y'all make this so trivial. No, it's not. Oh wow, the song actually ended. Even fans doesn't watch because of Jackie Chan. Pretty much, I tried to be open-minded with the show, but the trailer was. Yeah, no, I'm watching to you. I mean, no, I'll watch it too. I just said that as a joke, but like, yes. Yeah, I mean, I get that part. I do. Yeah, and that's the thing though. See, but here's the thing though. I guess I kind of look at it a little bit, Sam, because like I do respect where you're coming from, right? I may not necessarily agree with that as far as like if you're listening to this saying I'm making something trivial, I don't think I'm making something trivial, but I respect your opinion. If you make a strong argument, you make an argument that's based off your personal experience. But Donna's also making an argument that's based off of her personal experience. And it's not necessarily a right versus wrong thing, it's just literally perspective thing. Amado says, I just realized that I was like 3 minutes behind. Oh, you mean, oh, okay. Stream. Yes, I said there in the beginning, Jonathan, that those who they're gonna probably get together, and then the real Rafe is gonna come back, and then it's just gonna be this weird, awkward thing going on. Donna says everyone has their own experience to deal with. Expecting people to cater to yours is a recipe for unhappiness, in my opinion. I choose to be happy. Hmm. Sammy says I feel like the only time people can learn about the other people is through their TV because many people don't live in multicultural places, and that's true too. And I mean, Donna also has a good point. I mean, gonna be honest, I'm kind of thinking more on Donna's line, but I get that Samuel is speaking from personal experience. But I get it though, you know. I don't personally think it's necessarily negating other people's experiences. It's just what you choose. Like honestly, tell you the truth, even from a mental health point, you want to sit there and indulge in some fantasy. I know when I was watching like the superhero shows and stuff like that, I don't want to hear about like this, that, or third because I have to sit there and live it every single day. So when it comes towards me chilling at home, this is what I choose to watch. But then there's times I'll sit there and understand that you can't pretend something doesn't happen just because it makes it easy for people. It's like just saying that pretending that racism doesn't exist because you want to make it easy for people. And you're just lying to people. So I get where both of y'all coming from. Johnson says, Days of Our Lives keep sailing weird. Days of Our Lives. Oh, okay, I get that. I get that now, Jonathan. Days of Our Lives keeping sailing weird. Simon says it's weird to say that you don't want to see that, but the soaps have been right from the time they began. This is why BTG is such a big deal. I do get that. Well, unless you're talking about somebody else, but I don't know. I think y'all both have good valid points. Long as y'all don't, long as you keep this fun, as long as y'all keep it fun, then that's what matters. Chose to be more than just my skin color. I have actions because of it, and I don't let those define me. I think things can be rooted in reality and entertaining. Yeah, I agree with that. They both make some very excellent points. Ron says, "I'll be when Phoenix Main is on camera. He says, I don't want to say that word. Example, he's saying pow pow, which is, yeah, exactly. It's, yeah. Yes, other people said the same thing. Or I'll sit there and say Walter White instead of sitting there saying what they're actually doing. Or Mary Jane. Empires, my parents that had to fight to be seen, and the moment we forget that, we get erased again. Emma says I don't really care about racism because most racist people are too chicken shit to do anything. They just go on Twitter space and pretend their shit don't stink. Yes, I know. But then there's people that will sit there and decide to take it to reality, aka the Proud Boys. So, but I mean, it's just keeping it along the lines of the soaps, the gates have been slammed with ridicule, and I think that that's just out of pocket. Of course, cultures and we learned about each other by being in relationships with each other, asking questions, and bringing just being me. Is the dog at General Hospital? Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, Jonathan. Like when I said, first of all, Jonathan, I thought that Sasha, like Donna said, was just out of pocket, for what she did. But General Hospital was first. Um, Days was second. B&B was third. Even though even though B&B they did do, I mean, even though Days did do some lovey-dovey stuff, it was just with one person. It just was with two couples. And then Y&R was you know what? Screw that. I'm gonna put B&B actually second. General Hospital was first, B&B was second, Days was third, and yeah, and that's the thing though, Donna. I'm just glad it didn't get hit by a car. But if we're gonna be honest, I'm usually not a fan of those type of dogs. Um, like I like pugs, and usually the dogs I like are like actual big dogs, like golden retrievers, things of that nature. Like I like those dogs. Those little dogs, hell, kind of should put the dog on contract. What kind of dog does my friend have? Oh, my friend has a beagle, right? I like those dogs. Little beagles, cute and stuff like that. Usually small dogs. If I get a small dog, I'm also just sit there and get a cat at that point. Like I'm being dead ass serious. If I get a small dog, I might as well just get a cat. My mother says I really don't. I'm really sorry about the Proud Boys either. If you look at them, they're a bunch of drunk. Yeah, of course. But I mean, the point is, I metalhead. They exist, and you get enough of them, they ain't afraid. Senator says this country has never dealt with race and is Italian, and that's why so many writers shy away from it. This country will not heal what it does not reveal. Mm. Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Donna. Carter says, Albert, don't you agree that Maxie Jones is much is much better businesswoman than Victor. No. Come on, Kyrie. If we're going to be honest, you know damn well you don't agree with that either. But I like the trolling comment though. You know what, Kyrie? That comment might be an F, but that trolling attempt, that's a good solid B right there. That that trolling attempt grade deserves a goddamn B. That deserves a damn B. So you definitely get points for that. You know what? Thank you, Carius. Let me sit there and be nosy. I want to be nosy and see who's in Carius' stream right now. Yeah, let me be nosy and see who's in Carius' stream. What a shock. That's it. That seems about right. Donna says Maxie did put her foot to exactly because she wants to know who the hell she's dealing with. Johnson says a little over a week left. Yes. Jonathan, I heard that we're getting like snippets of the episode next week. No, Jonathan, it'd be really cool if I was able to get one actor from Beyond the Gates on here. Simon says, I think Beyond the Gates would be less about race because it's just black people living their lives and not helping white people save their companies or being a talk to or someone to prop up a white character. Oh, well, I will sit there and say I'm looking forward to it. Uh, and it says, I think that's what British soaps have over American soaps. British soaps are multicultural. They tend to go there. I would sit there and say they tend to go there. What's good, Darby? How are you doing tonight? Is Cat Lady there? No, Cat Lady is in Kyrie's stream, but she may jump back into my stream at some point. Oh, okay. Now Cat Lady's back right here. Yep. See, Cat Lady, you see what I like to do there. I like to, just got out of work. Okay. Well, I hope you had a good day. That's right, Darby. Donna is in the chat. Darby, did you get that? Did you get that shovel? Did you go to Walmart and get that shovel? I know you had problems digging yourself out of a hole a couple of days ago. So was you able to sit there and get that shovel? Darby knows what I'm talking about. Darby knows what I'm talking about. Johnson says I think Alexis made a good point to Jason today. I do too, Jonathan. Here's my issue. I thought it was an excellent point. I thought that my issue is that they went way too long to get to that point though. Kelly says, Albert, when are you and Kyrie doing live stream together? Help us out here. Get us out at least one time a week. Well, Cat Lady, could we have you on here too though? I'm just saying, Darby. Listen, I heard that Walmart got good sales. So, I mean, could we have you too though, Cat Lady? It was wall to wall people, Darby. I stay home. Oh. Donna says, what's with Molly getting a doc on GH that Alexis should have already had? GH writers don't do their research. Also, what was she supposed to do with that doc? That's my whole other thing. What was she supposed to do with that? She's not a medical profession. And it says that sounds freak or what? I said we just want to have you on the stream. That's what I said. I mean, what did you hear? What did you hear me say? What do you thought I said? Yeah, I mean, what I said was like, could we have you on the stream? Trust me, Kylie, that's not freaky. When I say something freaky, you know it. I mean, all I said was, when are we going to have the pleasure and the company of having you on the stream? So, that's the question. What did she thought I said? That was weird. Every said there's also self curtains throughout, but I don't see you buying that. I like that, Darby. I like that. I'm pretty sure yours is a more pressing issue than mine's, but okay. I mean, Darby, I was just trying to help you out. I mean, the last time you was in the chat, and Darby was just sitting there saying shit. I was like, bro. I was like, Darby. I thought Darby was drinking. John said autopsy was automatically given to legal next of kin. Okay, hold on. I have to drink something else. Hold on. Oh, that tastes terrible. Oh, that was terrible. Yeah, I plus administrator of the autopsy and personal request. Okay. Token orphan. Wow. What the F is the dark room? What dark room? What dark room? Oh, oh. What the F is the dark room? Oh, that's the local music that I'm listening to. That's the music I'm listening to. It's called the dark room. I mean, oh no, I'm good now. I'm good now. We ain't that lucky. Oh wow, wow, Darby, I am so falling in love right now. But no, that's the music I'm listening to. It's called the dark room. It's like when I'm doing notes. Actually, to tell you the truth, I usually listen to that music when I'm about to sleep. Hmm. Damn, Albert, what you do to Darby? I listen, Kelly. First of all, I didn't do anything to Darby. Okay, Wink and Donna pretty much um buried, pretty much buried Darby. Hey, Shakira. Yeah, Days was okay. Days was actually okay. I will sit there and agree with that. Days was better yesterday, but it was good to Darby said stop being so direct. Listen, Darby, or okay. You want to tell Cat Lady what you said? Hmm? You want to tell Cat Lady what you said? Finn ain't no damn victim. He was a willing participant. Come on, Darby. Feeling my gorgeous goddess of what you said. Hmm. Mind the class of what you said. Mine was it was boring. It was stupid. It was it was a lot, Shakira. It wasn't good though. I'll tell you that much. I mean, like I said, Shakira, it did bring up the question of should Adam and Sally get back together. Though I'm not a fan of cheating. I mean, like full blown cheating. I'm not. You know, Alice slices his ninjas, sink his ninjas on. No, Darby. What you said was very questionable. It was dumb, Donna. It was dumb. No, what you said was very questionable. And then for like a good hour and a half, your ass got cooked in the damn chat. That's what happened. See, Darby, I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice, Darby. I said it. I said it, and I meant it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you also got corrupted by Cat Lady. Good job. You and Jonathan. God damn it. Also, there's only a month and a half left until we see material from the new writers on days. Hopefully, it's good. Darby says Finn isn't the victim. Yeah, I mean the dude was like barely 18, but yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, Callie, don't that sound familiar? I said it and I meant it. Hmm. Sounds very close to what Callie says. What? Oh, okay. Callie, are you? Callie, are you joking, right? There you go. Jonathan says the cat lady effect got to Darby. He's a very smart man. Jonathan is a very smart man. B&B was okay. Shakira. I mean, B&B and Days were both okay. There you go, Jonathan. The cat lady effect got to Darby. No, I can't be upset with that. No, I can't be upset with that. But I mean, you still got corrupted. So, well, I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean, like I said, Shakira, I thought Hope was definitely out of pocket. Um, I thought she was definitely doing too much. Made it about herself, you know. Nobody says you're just jealous. Nah, I applaud that. I applaud that. Yeah, Shakira, Jenna Hospital was actually the only really good one today. Jenna Hospital was actually the only really good one today. So, I give them their, and I get it. It's Valentine's Day, but like, why not literally just made the whole episode like a, why not made it like a whole Valentine's what if scenario? That was my issue. That was generally the problem with but General Hospital was the best one, hands down. You know the sad thing is that I mean I don't like the Daphne character, but when she's not doing her whole super seductive thing, I guess she's okay. Yes, Shakira, she's a succubus. Johnson says Rick as his usual slick self, the best part of the dog. Yeah, he was definitely letting his true colors show. Elliot says Hope went nuts today. Now what is she gonna do? Yeah, she didn't even get to sit there. She didn't even sit there and accept Carter's shiny new toy. But I mean, in all seriousness, it's like, oh, I thought you said you were gonna have my back. I'm like, boo, he literally took over a whole company because you kept sitting there, you know, you in a lot of ways you influenced him to do it. But now because he's seen the errors his ways, I was like, you know what? I think this is kind of bad. I don't feel good about this. I betrayed somebody who was like family to me, who was like a brother to me. And yeah, I know, I totally get that, but especially when she was sitting there being super excited. And I think somebody said, like, yo, listen, this chick can't read the room. Nobody else seemed like they're like rah 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 team. Like, Donna said, what did Hope do? Didn't watch. She got upset with Carter when Carter said that he wanted to give the company back. He was like, this isn't right. He looked at the stapler. This was Eric's stapler. He was like, this isn't right. And Hope got heated. Hope was like, I'm not going back to the way things used to be. And I get that on some level, but like, damn, you getting upset because the dude actually had a conscience, essentially. Donna says, why not dialogue was like a bad romance novel? Yeah, then you put Phyllis in it, and then it's like Phyllis's dream. I'm like, this is the dumbest. And the thing is, Donna, like, I don't normally sit there and watch and like specials unless it's somebody's anniversary. Like, Phyllis did her anniversary, Sharon did her anniversary, and I enjoyed those. Phyllis, Sharon, and Nick. He also did his anniversary, and I enjoyed the flashbacks. So I don't always dislike specials, but when they put stuff like this, it's like the last time that they did something like that was like the Mariah and Tess dream when they both had the same dream. They both had the same dream. I'm like, yo, this is And with Y&R, for them to sit there and do stuff like that doesn't make any sense. Because Y&R is more grounded in reality. You know, they don't do like supernatural stuff. They don't bring people back from the dead that's actually dead. They don't do that. Or is that a Y&R thing? I mean, the point is like they're more grounded in reality. So Laurie says Finn is guilty of something, the crime of being a lustful young. Laurie says, just like you influenced Wink Wink and Donna the other day, great instinct. I didn't have to do anything, Darby. Those two lovely ladies, those two lovely smart women saw the truth. And also, I'm not gonna lie, Darby. I mean, I'm not gonna blame this on the alcohol, but it kind of saw that you were victim shaming in a lot of ways. Like what you're doing right now. He's guilty of being a lustfully young adult. Bro, that's like the epitome of broski, that's the epitome of victim shaming at this point. Like, bro, I am I I am Jonathan. I'm more annoyed with her when she tries to do her whole seductive. I don't find her a great character, but today she wasn't annoying. She wasn't trying to sit there and be over the top and doing all this hair shit and trying to roll her perfume on somebody else like she'd been bathing in it for like days. She wasn't doing over the top stuff. So Shakira says B&B is going to be showing reruns next week. I thought they're going to be showing new episodes next week. Wait, I, I thought they were going to be showing a mixture, Shakira. Donna says, "Oh, he wants to give back the company he stole. How generous of him! They should both be." It was just so. It was just too soapy, especially to Adam and Sally and Nick and Sharon. So, yeah, they were just stupid. But I love this comment though. Donna says, "Oh, he wants to give back the company he stole. How generous of him! They should both be a. They should both be a." That's actually true. The fact that Justin is taking so damn long. Well, here's the thing, Jonathan. So Shakira said that they're going to be reruns. I saw new scenes. I saw rerun scenes, but also saw new scenes though too. Like Remy's back. Yeah, exactly, Don. And she comes across as what it is, Donna. She comes across as like the early '90s George Clooney, um, Poison Ivory, where she's just very over the top and very campy, and just comes across as very lazy. Dory says Finn was being a red-blooded headed young man who got with a really hot woman. He got with somebody who was pretty much like family. Let me ask you a question, Darby. What's this chick's name? Who did Woody Allen have? Who did Woody Allen marry? I mean, Woody Allen married somebody. Woody Allen married his stepdaughter. Like, come on, girl. That's somebody who was considered to be his heir, and she is. Oh, my music cut off. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I mean, yeah, exactly. So, I mean, Darby, are you cool with that relationship too? I mean, they're not family members. So, I mean, Darby, are you cool with that though? I mean, that's only his adopted. daughter. I mean, surely you should have no problem with that, though, right, Darby? Come on now. The cat is waiting in bated breath. Oh, her first name is Ming, I believe. Okay. Yeah, I just want to know if Darby's actually cool with that relationship. Johnson says Julie was Doug's stepdaughter. I'm sorry, what? Days Julie was Doug's stepdaughter before they got together. Okay. All right. So why are you cool with Finn and Poppy hooking up? Are you serious? I mean, I watched it today and she talked about a marriage convenience. I'm sorry. Julie was Doug's stepdaughter before they got together. Well, I'm gonna have to sit there and digest that tonight. Yeah, and I mean, done it. Yeah, no, that was the obvious answer. I just want to sit there and see if we're on the same page about that. I want to sit there and see how far was Darby going to sit there and go down that very questionable rabbit hole. Shakira says, "Do you like the new M1Gs?" No, she's insufferable. If we're gonna be honest, she's very insufferable. Um, and she just seems like she's always extra, right? Oh, it's Sue. Yep, you. I looked it up. Okay. Darby says, "Stop using words like baited. You never used before." How you know I never used them, Dark? How you know I never actually used those words before? Exactly, Callie. How you know I never used those words? I say a lot. Johnson says Doug is Hope's father, and Hope and Julie are sisters. Jonathan, are you serious? Yeah. Why is that, Doggy? Jonathan, are you serious about that? Hope? No, Doug is Hope's father, and Hope and Julie are sisters. Oh wow. Damn. Well, that's definitely that's definitely food for thought going into a review. If when I get a chance to do a review on days, that's that's uh, that's gonna get me to a shit ton of trouble. But I'm cool with it though. Every says you never used them here, Albert. Try to look smart. Wow, Darby says I'm trying to look smart. That's good. Darby is a firecracker. I rock with Darby. Jocelyn said they had the same mother. Oh wow. That's that's that is totally unexpected. Woo. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Moving into a Days of Our Lives review, that should be pretty interesting. I'm trying to look smart. I'm sorry, Derby. I can't get over that. Oh yeah, it's like well, I mean, the thing is, Jonathan, when I watched General Hospital today, one of the things that Christina said, what she essentially said was that, "Do you want to hear the epic love story of my brother Dante and my sister Sam?" And she quoted an epic love story talking about her two siblings being in love with each other. That's the shit why I couldn't take those two seriously. I do. I do, Shakira. I remember there was a point where she took Robin's blood and she tried to poke Patrick with it, and she got killed by Matt, who was still in jail, I think, who was also going out with Maxine. And I've seen that actress, and I think in like maybe one other show. But if anybody else remembers, I don't know. Yeah, I think I kind of dried the well on that one. Lisa Niles, okay. He says, I said no, Albert. Yeah, what was the question I asked you? I'm not gonna lie, Darby. I don't even remember the question I asked you, but I'm sure no is a guess. I'm sure that no is a sufficient answer, mostly because I don't remember what I asked you. But I'll take your word for it. I take your word that I said I asked an intelligent question and you gave me an intelligent answer. Skip it. Yeah, I don't remember it, so I guess I have no choice but to skip it. And Cat Lady with her emojis. I have a whole bunch of thoughts in my head that I can't sit there and say. I mean, I have my thoughts in my head when I'm not tipsy, but I'm just peeking at Kyrie's stream and see who's on there. You know, since I am like the Victor Newman of the soaps and like to sit there and see what's going on at all points in time. Oh wow, they got Kai Wan in that stream. Hmm, that should be interesting. Very very interesting. Darby says, keep your thoughts to yourself. Darby, to be honest, I generally do keep my thoughts to myself, but thank you for reminding me of that. I really do appreciate being silenced. Keep your thoughts to yourself. I'm not even going to go any further on that. Shakira, what's to yourself? Shakira says, I remember Stacy, the pole dancer, and like left obsessed with. No, um, I think I only watch. I watched. If it happened after 2004 or before 1998, then no, I don't. I do remember Rex. I remember Rex. I remember Jennifer. Larry says, I don't know what you did to Darby, but don't even do it again. I don't remember what I did to him either. Well, I mean, if it's about him digging his own hole, I mean, yeah, digging his own hole, and I didn't do a damn thing. He did that. He did that to himself. But anything else, I don't know. Larry says, sorry, Albert, it's hard to text while going home on the dark street of New Jersey. Yeah, that's Jersey could be kind of dangerous. I mean, to be fair, most places could be kind of dangerous, but Jersey, yeah. You want to sit there and watch your surroundings. Larry says, what's with you and hoes? See, I didn't even sit, chat. I didn't even sit there and take it sexually. I said you digged your own hole. And now Darby Smith, they're talking about holes. Like I don't understand why you have to sit there and like all sexual and everything. You the one that's they telling Black man not sit there and talk when he talks a little spicy and now you sit there talking about holes. Like what's going on, dog? You drinking tonight? I mean, if you are, that's cool. I'm just saying, you know. All right, what's good? Who says you keep bringing them up? I said you dug yourself into a hole a couple of days ago, and now you sit there talking about holes in another way that's not family friendly. So, and I'm gonna keep my opinions on that to myself. A little spicy, but yeah, exactly. A little spicy. You know how dark. You know how black man. You know, a little spicy. You know, just a little playful. You know, and that's our black man. Johnson says now we can see Rex in Days of Our Lives playing Phyllis. I'm cool with him playing Phyllis. I mean, it took me a hot minute because I was used to the other guy, but I'm cool with him playing Philip though. Maybe says trying to tell us something out here. I'm not just saying anything. I'm not trying to tell you a damn thing. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I said that Black Mon, he keeps it fine and a little spicy, but, he's honest, And I want Black Mon to be able to speak his truth, you know? Exactly. You see what Darby Smith is doing? Start corrupting our Black Mon. I didn't do a damn thing. I mean, if we're gonna be honest, Darby, I'm not gonna say anything. Sure, sure, yes, I did that. Justin says, and if Farrah Faith returns to days that maybe we can have a Rex and I gotta look her up. I gotta look her up. There was actually a channel called like Liquid Soaps or something like that, and they show like old stuff like Days and like Days and Y&R. Like I saw scenes of when Steve was actually on Y&R playing some cop or whatever that is Nikki's son. Debbie says, "Leave him just the way he is. We love him that way." Pervert. What? Pervert. Oh yeah, I did call myself a pervert before. Then somebody said that pervert doesn't mean what I think it means. I mean, Darby. I mean, Blackmon has a mind of his own. He's able to sit there and think for himself. If he wants to be a little spicy, I didn't sit there and oh, Dylan, thank you. I mean, Darby, you know, you got corrupted by Cat Lady. So yeah, it's actually really funny. Okay, here's my thing. Every time I sit there and I say a comment like that about Cat Lady, you know what Cat Lady does? Cat Lady rolls her eyes at me. She either rolls her eyes at me, or she's just like every single time I sit there and say something and Cat Lady hears, she rolls her eyes at me. I know it. I can feel it through the laptop. Toby says Black Mine is wait. Black Mine is innocent, unlike Finn. Finn was barely an 18-year-old man. I mean, who is more in a position of power, Finn or Poppy? Come on, who is more in a position of power, Finn or Poppy? And here's the thing. It wouldn't have been. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, Darby. If those two just met and they had their little fling, and even though he was 18, that wouldn't be a problem. The problem comes in the fact that she was his aunt. That's the issue. She was his aunt. She was older than him, and he was 18 years old. Like that. That's the problem. She was in a position. She was an authority figure because they were family. That's where we get into an issue. It's not so much the age part, but it's their power dynamic because of their relationship, their family relationship. I don't understand. Like, I mean, Johnson says Peter Blake was mentioned on Days Yesterday. If they recast him, I still think it'd be good if they put Roger Howard in the role. It's debatable, but I don't know Peter Blake. I just know that I guess for me, I'm kind of just done seeing Roger Howard, but okay. Kirby says Finn had a conscience, though he knew it was wrong. He did it anyway. I think Donna actually left the chat at this point because I'm like, Donna, can you just sit there and tell him all the different ways that he was actually kind of. Kelly says, and Poppy showed everyone that she loved Finn more. Well, Kelly, are you still there saying that you are siding with Darby on this one? That's what I want to know. Kelly, are you siding with Darby on this one? Yes, Rachel. I think that's her name, Rachel. Shakira Rachel. Just imagine Roger doing scenes with EJ. I mean, it'd be interesting, yes. Um, Depending on what his character's like, though. Donna said he did because he was a young kid and had um exceeded influence. Oh, and she had eccentric influence over him as an authority. Thank you, thank you, Donna to the effing rescue. He did it because he was a young kid and she exercised influence over him as an authority figure. Where's my streamer? Let me just. I still want people to join the membership. Hold on, let me. There we go. Donna said she doesn't have to force, she can coerce because of her role as an authority figure, the same way a teacher or an employee Harvey effing Weinstein. There we go. No, that's not the one I want. Fuck me. Oh, oh, there we go. There we go. That's a lot better. Cutlery says, yes, yes. What better teacher to have than Poppy? LOL, now Finn knows everything. Look at the love. Okay, Kylie. I see that Kyrie's have taught you some trolling moves. That's good. That's. I give you a good C for that. I give you a good C for that. Darby said she wasn't a authority figure. She was a hot girl who used her body to. Darby, here's the thing. All jokes aside, I think that Darby is literally. Here's the thing. Darby knows that Donna is actually right in what she just said. Okay, Darby is choosing to ignore the logic that Donna Smith is saying on purpose. No, Darby, you just like I said, like Donna said, she doesn't have to force. She can coerce because of her role as an authority figure, the same way a teacher or an employee coerces. Yes. Um. No, she's pretty flat. She's you know what I'm saying, like she doesn't she comes across as pretty flat. She doesn't have that same zest that the other actress had, unfortunately. Haley says now Poppy and Finn will be grandparents as soon as Luna gets her hands on Bill or Will. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. And fast, that's part of me wants to sit there and be like, that's kind of disgusting. I mean, that's kind of weird. But yes. Finn said, Darby says, why can't you give Finn the credit of being a man who wanted sex? Because at that time, he wanted it from somebody who should have known better. And like Finn and Darby, like Finn said, when he got older, he realized how wrong that was. He realized that he got taken advantage of. Donna said Poppy took advantage of Finn. Plain and simple, aunts and uncles often have nearly the same authority as a parent. There's no way around it. I like this one better. Let's pin this shit. There we go. There we go. That looks good. Donna is an F and G. Thank you once again, Donna, for coming through with the facts. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually getting kind of cold now. Um, Once again, Donna, coming through with the facts. MVP. It was a better episode yesterday, Shakira. It was. You know what? Here's my thing. When EJ, when Rachel said, "Hey, you remember when Ava took your mother hostage and was gonna sit there and kill her?" I sat there was like, you know what? Rachel does have a good point. Ava sat there and took EJ's mom. That had nothing to do with her vendetta against EJ. As far as I'm concerned, like EJ, you can just sit there and let her rot. Kelly says, "Yep, it was. Yep, it was no way around not having love in the afternoon with Poppy and Fan." Poppy said, "Get over it." Donna said the fact that he wants to keep it a secret, she knows what she did was vile. Or the fact that she wants to keep it a secret, she knows what she did was vile. I just like to practice whistling sometimes. I want to make sure I still have it. That's all. Yes, Shakira. Apparently, Donna and Cat Lady said the same thing. I don't. I missed it somehow, which is weird because again, they didn't actually say in words that they were physical. They never said that they were lovers. They never said that they were physical. They just said that they knew each other, and I feel like that's was more like I don't know where Donna got that from, but I feel like that's what more Cat Lady assumed. Like that's what it was implied, and Cat Lady took what was implied as opposed to what was actually said. But I'll go back and I'll rewatch it again. Kelly says Poppy just wanted to keep their love just for the both of them. They didn't want to share with anyone. That's um I don't know what that is. Kelly says no, Albert, that's just you who don't. Donna says, Cat Lady can't rock with you on that one. I have adopted nieces and nephews. Poppy's actions was a violation of trust and incest. I think it's a little more than just that though, but yeah, that is a violation of trust and incest. Yogi says Finn is an adult enough to fight and die for his country, then so he should be adult enough to know he was wrong for sleeping with her. Okay, so here's that. I think Darby is just standing on principle just because Darby's stubborn. Cat Lady gets a pass because, well, she's hot and smart. So Cat Lady pretty much gets a pass with everything. But well, yeah, I can say that. That's I mean, come on, Cat Lady. It was true. You know it was true. Cat Lady gets passes. She has my gorgeous goddess hat though on. So Shakira says you think if they bad ruin her relationship with Nate and see Damon and Lily be a couple I see miles away. Here's my thing, Shakira. It's definitely going to be a rough patch because, when she saw Holden, she knew that Holden was not Nate's brother, and she didn't say anything. And she lied to her. She lied to she lied to Nate. She lied to Audra. I mean, she lied to Amy, which was really foul as well. Maybe says everyone has young family. That doesn't mean we should allow Finn to get off scot free from blame. Broski is here's what I read. Broski is standing on 10 toes down. He's like, nah, I don't care if I'm wrong. Well, I mean, I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna sit there and say you're wrong. You just have a different perspective. But I do appreciate that you do stand on 10 toes. 10 toes. Johnson says, and Steffi woke up from a dream. Steffi? Jonathan, what do you mean? What do you mean? Steffi woke up from a dream? Yeah, I just sit there and get my wording right, calculating. Johnson says, imagine Finn waking walking in a scene on B&B, and instead it was Liberty Mutual character dressed as Finn. They should do that. Donna says it's not a matter of knowing it's wrong. I'm sure he did, but the power dynamic makes him more easily manipulated and coerced. I swear, it's like Donna's words is going in one ear and out the other with Darby. This is sick and it was wrong, and they both should be ashamed of it. You know what? Here's the thing. I gotta sit there and admire Darby standing on his principles. Again, in one ear, not the other. They're both sick and wrong. I'm like, yeah, but I'm siding with Donna on this one. That would be interesting. I mean, Jonathan, they listen. They need all the goodwill that they could possibly get. All the goodwill that they possibly can get. So, all right. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, just lay. Elliot said, "Yeah, just lay down, Albert." Huh? Yeah, just lay down, Albert. Sounds kind of hot when you say it like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it sounds kind of hot when you say it like that. I don't know what you were meaning to say, but that's the way I took that sentence. He says, "Don't make me go there. Don't make me say Poppy forced poor Finn into having blood." I support that, Jonathan. I'm pretty damn sure that they would. That's a funny thing. It was a cat lady. You knew I was going to sit there and take it that way too. Like I don't know what you actually meant for it to go, but you knew I was going. to... It's Albert's bedtime. Oh, well, yeah. I do got to wake up early in the morning. Well, sometime in the morning. I got some stuff to do in the morning. Um, I just want to read this one last comment. Donna says, imagine if the story involved a female character and if an 18-year-old young woman had sex with her adopted uncle. I'm certain. Ooh, Donna is the MVP of the night. Seriously. But yes, I'm gonna sit there and end the stream here. I do want to thank everyone for joining. I'll be back tomorrow for the member stream. So definitely, if you're not a member, become a member. We have a lot of fun. Plan on some great member videos. So you definitely want to be a part of that. But Donna MVP, Cat Lady, my gorgeous goddess. Have a good night, Shakira. Have a good night, Blackmon. All about Cat Lady says it's Zapper's bedtime. Listen. it's, it's funny. I was sitting there thinking about that too. I was thinking about that too, Cat Lady. I agree to defer, to disagree. But yes, have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, Darby. Thank you for joining us always. Always appreciate you, my guy. Have a good night, Blackmon. Um, and everybody else who I forgot, at the end of the day, should Sally and Adam get back together? Well, I'm still thinking about that. So, Darby says, sleep it off, Albert. Oh, no, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. Um, Nelson says, June next no time for another edition of So Chat Without the Bostic. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan. And the answer is yes. Okay, and Jonathan agrees that Sally and Adam should get back together. He also says, good night, everyone, and hit the like button on the way out. Yes, hit that like button on the way out. Okay, we had a lot of fun, 3 hours. We definitely killed it tonight. Yeah. Yes. If you're a member, I will see you tomorrow. And if you're not a member, have a nice Shakira. It's really great to see you. And if you're not a member, become a member. And then I'll sit there and see you tomorrow. Laters.